So what is up, guys? Today I'm gonna bring you a battle against Andy, and this is the guy from the last video. The reason being it's because we did two battles, one in the OU tire and one in the NU tire. And this battle turned out to be very fun. I'm bringing my Kanto NU team because I just love Kanto, and I decided to make a team based in the Kanto region. And looking at my opponent's team, the Pokemon that I was fearing the most was Vivillon, but turned out to be that Kecleon is a threat, and I'm not even kidding. And you will see later on the video that Kecleon is a very good Pokemon in the NU tire. So yeah, don't sleep on Kecleon, guys. So let's get into the battle. Now he's gonna send out Pyroar. I know for a fact that I can't stay in with my Vileplume. That is obvious. I'm not gonna stay in with my Vileplume. So he predicts that very well, and he's gonna use Eden Power, which I think it was Eden Power Grass. And Wartortle takes that like a beast. Wartortle doesn't care. So here I'm gonna predict a switch, because I know I will take whatever he has. And I think from the damage that he did, that Power was specs, because my Wartortle is very bulky. So I know for a fact that he doesn't want to stay in on my Wartortle, so I'm just gonna go for a Toxic, and that works pretty well because he's gonna stay on Wall Ray. Here I just decide to stay in and burn one more turn. Just to get more toxic damage. And here, I don't know if it predicted my switch, probably not. I don't know, but it decides to go for toxic, which I think it was also a good play. Because taking down my Wartortle was, yeah, my Wartortle is bulky, so it's gonna use toxic on my Kangaskhan, which I don't think it's pretty bad. The reason being, it's because I also carry aromatherapy on my Vileplume. And it's just gonna switch, and it's gonna send out this Pokemon that I forgot the name. But I do have Scrappy on my Kangaskhan, because I think that's a pretty useful ability, and it worked out well in this situation. So I'm just gonna go for a return, because return is stab. I have max happiness on my Kangaskhan, and after a +1 attack, I just want to see how much it was going to do. And you know, it did a decent amount, but I was expecting more damage from my Kangaskhan. But you know, it's good. So it's gonna Leech Seed me, and I can't stay in here because I'm taking a lot of damage from Poison and Leech Seed, and I'm just not gonna stay in. So I'm just gonna sit on my Rhydon. By the way, guys, I'm sick, so yeah, and I have to work today. God. So I don't know if this battle will be up today or tomorrow. So I don't know. But you guys will see. So he's gonna send out Primeape, and I'm just gonna send my Rhydon. The reason being is because I wanted my Stealth Rocks on the field. Because of this Vivillon. Because I know that this Vivillon was a threat, and I couldn't let this Vivillon set up. So I know that he's gonna go for Sleep Powder, because I fought many Vivillons before, so I know that they are very predictable. So predicting Sleep Powder, I'm just gonna sit on my Kangaskhan, and I'm just gonna go for a Fake Out. And I get a crit on this Fake Out. I don't know if it mattered that much. He told me that it was not going to go down with a Fake Out from my Kangaskhan if it wasn't a crit, but I do carry priority on my Eradicate, which is Sucker Punch, so I don't know if that really mattered. So yeah, now it's gonna sell Primeape, and I'm just gonna go for a Scald. Not wanted to predict too much, I just want to get damage on his Pokemon. Here I was gonna predicting a close combat, so I decided to go with my Haunter, and it's just gonna predict my switch, maybe? I don't know. And it's gonna send out Kecleon. And here, I fought Kecleons before, so I know for a fact that Kecleons like to carry Shadow Sneak and Sucker Punch, so I know I have to get the hell out of here. And I'm just gonna sell my Vileplume, which is my physical wall. And it's just gonna go for a Shadow Sneak. I was hoping that I would get some Effect Spore here, but it didn't happen. So here's just gonna switch again, and I'm just gonna go straight for the Sludge Bomb, because my Vileplume has, even being bulky, Vileplume has a decent special attack, so I just wanted to get damage on whatever he has. And here he misses Will-O-Wisp. I don't know if it mattered that much, because like I said before, I do carry aromatherapy on my Vileplume, so I don't know if that mattered a lot. And here just gonna set up Primeape. Even him being paralyzed is still faster, so I knew that he was scarred from the beginning, obviously. And having that Parahax totally crypt his Primeape. So here he's just gonna go down with the Sludge Bomb, and now he's gonna start Power. I know for a fact that I have to switch here. I don't want to take a Flamethrower. And I'm just gonna sack my Radon, because Radon at this point I don't think is gonna do a lot in this battle. So I just decided to sack my Radon. Radon helped me a lot with those Stealth Rocks, so... And he's just gonna continue to go for a Flamethrower, because this power is indeed specs. And here I'm just gonna sell my Wartortle, just to see what he was going to do. I know that he didn't want to stay in, obviously, because my Wartortle will take whatever he goes for. So I'm just gonna go for the Skull here, just get damage. And he's gonna send out Wall Ring, which takes that pretty well, but he is toxic, so he is gonna take a lot of damage. And my opponent is gonna continue switch. He's gonna continue switching here. And here he predicts my Protect, which was a good play. And here he's just gonna use Hyper Voice. I don't know if I was going to be able to take this Hyper Voice coming from a Spec Spyro, but you know, Wartortle is bulky. Don't underestimate Wartortle, because Wartortle is gonna wreck your shit. So here he's just gonna sit out. It's kecleon. I was actually surprised that I outspeed, because my Wartortle is just a wall. He doesn't have like speed EVs at all, so I actually outspeed, which I was really surprised. I was just trying to get a burn here. It didn't happen, so he's just gonna use Power Up Punch. And here, I was like, at this point, I was scared, because this kecleon, I was scared that I would get swept, considering the damage it did with that Ice Punch. He did a lot of damage with that Ice Punch, but he gets the Effect Spore, which I was like, oh my god, thank god, because I know for a fact that he has a Salt Vest as well, because like I said, my Vileplume has some decent special attacks, so a Sludge Bomb stab would do a lot more damage than it did. And he's actually gonna wake up in the next turn, which is very unfortunately, but you know, it's part of the game. And here the reason why I sent Haunter here, the reason why I sent Haunter here, it's because I want him to go for a Shadow Sneak. The reason being, it's because I'm gonna sell my Eradicate next, and I want him to be a Ghost type, because if he was Ghost type, my Sucker Punch would be super effective. That's the reason why I decided to sack Haunter there. It didn't work, and I was not sure if a Sucker Punch was going to be able to knock out this kecleon, because it was not going to be super effective since he was also a Dark type. But it did, so Eradicate saved my ass here from being swept by this kecleon. So people, don't sleep on kecleon, that is very important. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Just leave it a like, that helps a lot, and see you guys next time.